What is up, guys? It's your boy Xavier17 here, coming at you with a Teambuilder video for a randomized tournament that I am currently in. Essentially, it is the off-season in a league that I am in, and we decided to do a randomized tournament. And my team goes as follows. I have a Tapu Fini, which is an amazing water and fairy type. It is one of the best Gen 7 Pokemon to be introduced. Honestly, it's my favorite Tapu. It's incredibly bulky on both the physical and special side. It gets access to hazard removal. It has a decent move pool, not necessarily the best, but it's pretty good. Then I've got Suicune. Suicune is quite the interesting mon. It is incredibly bulky, yet it has quite the expansive move pool with moves like Air Slash as well as Extrasensory, which may surprise some. Then I've got Scizor, which is all around one of the best steel types in the game. It is, it can be used in so many ways. I've got Defog Scizor, I have Swords Dance, I can run an Occaberry set, an Assault Vest set. It's got many different options. Then I've got Gigalith. Gigalith, noticeable because it got a huge buff in Gen 7 with its new ability Sandstream, which allows it to set sand, which does synergize very well with one of the mons that I currently have. Then I've got a Shaman. Shaman, it's one of the mythical pixie Pokemon, so it's got 100 base stats across the board, which is very good if I do say so myself. And then I do have a Houndoom, and the Houndoom can be used in a few roles, notably a Nasty Plot set, so Setup Sweeper. I can also run it as a Scarf variant, which is what I will be doing for this first round of the tournament. I've got Bronzong. Bronzong is a solid rocker with access to a lot of nice physical moves. It can run Gyro Ball, it can set Trick Room, it can run Heavy Slam if Gyro Ball is on a slower team. Then I've also got Furret, which is cool, I guess, because my team is the Ottawa Centrets, yet Furret itself has got to be one of the most disappointing Pokemon. I would expect it to be so much better. Its highest stat is 92, and that's in speed. Then I've got Palossand, and Palossand is quite the interesting mon because it is classified in Tier 5, but I personally think it could fare well as a Tier 4. And Palossand has an interesting dynamic with Gigalith because it gets Sand Veil. So I can get 1.25 times evasiveness, which could be considered hacks, but it's tournament for fun, so it doesn't really matter. It gets access to Shore Up, which synergizes amazingly with Sandstream because Shore Up will restore 2/3 of health instead of half of health during Sand. Then I've got Mega Absol as my Mega, and Mega Absol all around is quite the decent mon. I've never really used it in the past, so I'm a bit unsure about it, but I feel like I can do a pretty good job with it. And as my Z Crystal, I have Flyinium Z, and I can run Z Defog on Tapu Fini, Z Aerial Ace on Scizor, Z Air Slash on Shaman, and I believe that is it. So for my opponent, we have megaoshawott, link in the description down below to his channel if you guys want to check him out. He's a great buddy of mine and a fantastic battler, not batter. Anyways, his team consists of Skarmory, which is one of the best physical walls in the game. It has access to Rocks, Spikes, Defog, Roost. You can run it as an attacking variant with Brave Bird. Then he's got Blissey, a huge special wall. That thing has the highest HP stat in the entire game. As for his other Tier 2, he has a Delmise, which is a decent spinner. In my opinion, it is a bit overshadowed by certain mons, but overall not that bad of a mon. Then he's got Dragalge, and little joke with Dragalge is that megaoshawott was once sweeped by a Scarf Dragalge, and that I find hilarious that he received Dragalge as one of his mons. Then he's got Torkoal, and Torkoal is quite the decent fire type. It does its job. I mean, it can spin, it can use Eruption quite well, and Eruption Boost in the Sun is very powerful. Now, the mon that I am personally the most afraid of on his team is Rotom, surprisingly, because it does a very good job at handling my team. It takes care of Tapu Fini, Suicune, Gigalith. It can take care of Palosan as well, and it just does a huge chunk to my team, and this is one of the mons that I'm going to have to work around while team building. He's also got a Quillfish, which can set Toxic Spikes, so he's got pretty much all of the hazards except for webs. Then he's got Haunter, which is a decent Eviolite ghost type. Not the best, but it's fairly good. Then he's got Leminion, which is he's got Mega Gardevoir as well, which is quite the good Mega. It has Pixelate as its ability, and that thing is incredibly scary, especially Calm Mind variants. And as a Z move, he's got Fightinium Z. If I'm not mistaken, he can run Fightinium Z Seismic Toss on Blissey, and I think that's about it. So now for the team that I will be showcasing versus megaoshawott. I've got Waff the Houndoom. It is a Choice Scarf Houndoom with Flamethrower, Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb, and Sucker Punch. It has 220 speed. It's an a timid nature to outspeed Scarfed Luminion. It has 32 HP EVs because I didn't know where else to put them, and I wanted an odd number of HP, so Rocks did less damage, so I put 4 extra points in special defense. Flamethrower, Oko's, Skarmory straight up if it's a physically defensive variant after Rocks, because obviously it's got sturdy. Dark Pulse is there for Haunter, Sludge Bomb is there for Mega Gardevoir, and Sucker Punch is there for general priority because certain mons on his team do get access to priority, and that can be scary. Then I've got Fishwaff, which is a Tapu Fini, just a regular old Tapu Fini with Defog. Hydro Pump, Nature's Madness, and Moonblast are its other moves. It's got max special attack with full HP bulk. I've got Emowaff, which is my Mega Absol, and this is the first time I've ever used Mega Absol in a league battle. In this case, it's running Knockoff, Superpower, Sucker Punch, and Swords Dance. If I set up a Swords Dance, I can Oko everything on his team except for Skarmory, which is amazing, and I've got other mons to deal with Skarmory. This mon puts in incredible work, and I got to run Adamant Nature because of its speed tier. It outspeeds Mega Gardevoir 100% of the time if I run 252 speed, and then I can run Adamant, which is perfect. Then I've got Metal Waff, my Bronzong. It has Rocky Helmet and Heavy Metal. If you guys didn't know, Heavy Slam is a move dependent on the opponent's weight. If it's lower than yours, it does more damage, and Heavy Metal doubles your weight. So it will do double damage, which is quite interesting, and it does a lot of damage to a lot of mons on his team. I have Zen Headbutt, as well as Earthquake, and I've got Stealth Rocks, so that Waff here can Oko the Skarmory. Then I've got Rock Waff, which is my Gigalith. It is an Assault Vest variant with Sandstream. It's got Stone Edge, Earthquake, Superpower, and Heavy Slam. It's just a regular old Sandstream variant, but my next mon is fantastic versus his team, especially under Sand, and that is Palosan. Palosan with Sandveil adds some evasiveness, which is really nice. I'm added Shore Up, which will restore 2/3 of its HP in Sand. Earth Power, Shadow Ball, and Sludge Bomb. This mon puts in amazing work against his team. So this is my team. Hope you all enjoyed my team builder. Anyways, this has been your boy, Xavier17. Peace.